Public Leadership, Robert CODIE III.
Oh, CODIE, quiet as they come, but loud and powerful behind the scenes. Have a seat, my friend. Now, this is a guy here that you guys are gonna find fascinating. Everybody has been fascinating so far, I would say. Would you agree? Yeah. Everybody is not famous, but they are fascinating. And they're making me famous. Hey, before I get into all of this fancy stuff, on or about 1992, what'd you say?
91.
How old were you? Put the mic up there.
1991, I was...
Hold on, you're 8 years old. On or about 1991, as a swimming instructor at the Stars Complex, I was over there volunteering for many years. People know me as a pretty well-known swimming instructor. You were 8 years old?
Correct.
I was 8 years old in my swimming program. A lot of my swimmers have grown and become amazing citizens. And I taught thousands of kids to swim, not only here, but around the world. So I don't remember them all, but they grow up. He came to me and reminded me, and then I immediately went into my database, and I remembered you, didn't I?
Correct.
And the reason I remembered him, because he was walking over to the swimming pool from the housing projects next door. What's the name of those housing projects?
Southwood Village.
Southwood Village. We'll get to what he has become in a minute. And he was one of my outstanding swimmers. And I used to stay after a swim lesson and spend some time getting him in the deep water. And then time went on, I never saw him again. And the next time he pops up, he's the director of transportation for Lee County government. Lee train. All those buses and all that, he's the head guy. What an amazing time. Out of the housing projects. Robert CODIE, the Leapers Live Person of the Year Award 2022, sponsored by the North Law Firm. Gold title sponsor, our gold sponsor, Lee Health. Gold sponsor, Naples Botanical Gardens, Neo Psychiatric Research Center, Southwest Florida, and Regions Bank, March 12, 2023. And it reads as such: in recognition of your superb public leadership as Director of Lee Transit, you have done a tremendous job in advancing the education, application, and efficiency in public transportation. For Lee County, under your direct leadership, Lee County was able to benefit in the COVID period and in Hurricane Ian crisis. You were quickly at the helm, bringing our public transportation to bear, transporting thousands of citizens at no cost. To COVID testing sites, hurricane relief locations. This was a gallant undertaking and a long-term effort. We were fortunate to have you and your experience as a public transportation leader at the helm. Congratulations. My swimmer, Robert CODIE. How did you get from those housing projects to be the director of Lee Tran, out of Dunbar housing projects, to be the director of transportation for Lee Tran?
Those two beautiful people sitting at that table, the parents.
Stand up, parents. That's your parents and young people. They're like your sister and mother. The CODIEs.
I would say we didn't grow up with a lot financially, but we had a lot of love. And with the foundational building block of love, we can create amazing things. and the love that my parents have for myself and my siblings, and my lovely wife as well, it just really transcends into a totally different thing when you have that. And you strive for excellence when you see excellence, when you feel excellence, and I was able to touch that. And my parents to be here today and celebrate these types of moments, it's nothing that I did, it's everything that they have done and continue to do.
Talk about the two somewhat disasters that happened. We had COVID, and then right behind it, we had Hurricane Ian. You were Director of Transportation. Talk about the internal workings and how you guys were able to mobilize and get those that public transportation to help our citizens.
It's truly the community, it's the people, the employees. I just so happen to lead the organization, but it's the people that are out on the front lines that actually do the work, that make me look good. It's not me getting this award, it's that team. It's former bus operators that are sitting here in this room. It's the help desk people. It's the individuals that are willing to step in and step up in times of need, in time of crisis. So it's really people that make everything go. There's not a good leader that doesn't have a good group of people that follow.
A proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Robert CODIE, my little swimmer, I'm so proud of you. Hey, when people think of Lee Tran or Lee Transit, what do you want to come to mind?
It's for everyone. It's access to resources, to healthcare, to education, to community. The biggest barrier that people have is transportation. With transportation, you gain access. And with that access, it booms our economy. So it all starts with a vehicle in some shape, form, or capacity.
Let's give him a hand. Hold on, let's take a seat real quick.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello everybody, this is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show, and if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime, and also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.